Welcome to 2023's Top 10 Comic Book Covers fans. This is week number 5, and this video is sponsored by Mutant Beaver Comics. Guys, I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into it, we gotta make sure we find out who won week number 4, and let me just say, once again, Artgerm reigned supreme this particular comic book weekend and wound up going to Sins of Sinister issue 1, that Artgerm variant. Absolutely gorgeous cover. It moves on to the second round. So now let's kick off week number 5 with number 10. And number 10 goes to Scarlet Witch issue 2 main cover. Scarlet Witch looks awesome. She's doing her sorcery on there as well. But if you look at the cover closely, not only do you see Viv on that cover, but you get to see a picture of the entire family. And maybe we're going back in time of when the whole family existed, right? I don't know. So this cover kind of makes you a little bit more intrigued on reading this second issue. I wasn't really into the book, so I like this cover because, again, it tells a nice story and gets you hyped for that second issue. So if you want to see this one, make sure you vote in the comment section below. No more than one vote per person, guys, and make sure you write it in there. If you don't like any of the comics I provide here for you today, you can always write in your own, and it can start to trend and overtake the other top 10 comic book covers. Here we go, number 9. We have King Spawn issue 19. This is cover B done by Javi Fernandez. An absolutely gorgeous cover here with King Spawn, or I should just say Spawn. That looks like he's wearing this creepy like crown on his head. He's got this essence coming from his mouth. Got those crazy green eyes. As you can see, little white pupils in there. I got the little skulls on his like shoulders or holding his cape. I love the detail that goes into this cover. You're going to start seeing a trend on this week's countdown because there's all these supernatural covers. Coming in at number 8, we have Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. This is issue 1. So we're getting introduced really here for the first time of the Daughter of Blade. We have her own cover here. It's done by In-Hyuk Lee. This is the variant A. Nice cover. I mean, you get to see her front and center. She's holding a bloody blade in front of her mouth. She's got like this dagger on the other side. You get to see kind of like this blood splattered background all over the place. Looks pretty badass. Moving on to number 7, we have Wakanda issue 5, the Canon White variant. This is pretty cool because I love seeing Black Panther on here as he looks like he's getting ready to attack some soldiers. You get Captain America in the background as well, using that shield to protect himself. They're hopping over and going through jungle life and stuff like that. I thought it was cool, action-packed. You want to see it win, you know what you got to do. Moving on to number 6, we have Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn issue 1, cover C, Laura Braga card stock variant. Cool cover, man. I like seeing Raven. You don't see too many covers with her on it. I love how it's more of a traditional comic style as well. She's got her hands out, and she's got the aura, or she's using her magic as well. And yeah, she's got the hooded cloak. I mean, who's better this week? Is it Scarlet Witch or is it Raven? Of course, your vote is going to make that determination. All right, top 5 now. We move on to Batman Legends of Gotham issue 1, cover B done by Nathan Zerdy. His covers are really great, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous with Katana on there as she is, I don't know, it's hard to tell exactly what she's doing because this book is like this way. I don't know, she's going down and she's got the blade in her hand and everything, but look at her facial expression. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the katana in there. Those flowers that are floating around too kind of add to it, and the big moon in the background. Beautiful cover, A+ for me. Number 4, we have Moon Knight issue 20, the Alan Blade Black History Month variant. Here we get to see Blade front and center, and he's pulling out his sword, getting ready to kill some vampires, right? Which looks like he's got a dagger on one side. Get to see the other blades in the back. I like the background as well, as maybe he's like in some kind of like vampire like castle thing and he went right through the door. I don't know, I could be making that up. and it's just some design, but that's what's going on in my imagination. So love the facial expression, and you gotta love those glasses, man. Top 3 now, we have XForce issue 37, the Mastrazo variant. This is a cool cover, man, with the XForce team on there. Domino, Beast, Deadpool, Wolverine. Wolverine coming at you with those claws. He's like, let's go, bud. You know, crazy facial expression. Love the overall realism of the cover. Great looking cover. So close to number 1, but before number 1 comes number 2, and at number 2 we have Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is issue 3, the Derek Chu variant B. Great looking cover here as we get to see Miles and Venom. Why they're on the cover? Who cares? It just looks freaking cool. I love this crazy like explosion in the background. The super over-exaggerated tongue on Venom, as it's just a standout on the cover. Love the over-exaggerated eyes and the teeth. Miles looks pretty cool as well. Nice looking cover, guys. So before we move on to our number 1, guys, I gotta give a quick shout out to Mutant Beaver Comics. They're global and exclusive variants with over 3,000 listings in their store. They ship worldwide on a daily basis and offer top-notch customer service and wonderful packaging. You will not be disappointed there. And if you use my discount code CORNER10, not only can you save 10% off your first purchase, but every other purchase after that. So don't miss out on those exclusives. MutantBeaverComics.com. Alright guys, so here we go. Number 1, this one goes to Silver Surfer Ghostlight. This is issue 1, the Terrain Clark Planet of the Apes variants. This is a nice cover, man. This goes back to Planet of the Apes days. Remember that old TV show, and they made a bunch of movies on them, and they got a bunch of variants here. So this one, you have Silver Surfer, who obviously is the Herald of Galactus here, and he's heading to charge, leading Galactus to where the Planet of the Apes are, and these apes look so scared because they see the ominous villain in the background, which is Galactus, and you got those glowing eyes, and he's about to eat their flipping planet. You get the lightning coming through the atmosphere and everything. Oh my god, you can feel the terror in these creatures' eyes. I love that. And the detail on this comic looks great as well. I bet you this looks a lot better in your hands than maybe it's presented here on the screen, but I love the concept of this comic book. So there you guys have it. There are my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Remember, every vote counts, so make sure you put it in the comment section below. If you love my content, guys, I'm going to leave you more content right here to check out. In fact, this is a comic collection that I have had since 2009. It's my first independent series. You might want to check it out. Got some nice looking covers, speaking of covers. So as always, guys, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, always read those comics. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Bye.